Where does your money go? What's up with your wallet? Simple investment strategies light up your bank account. Start small, grow big compound interest. Your money's secret weapon. Saving for the future make your money work for you. Small changes, big impact. Start Gold SIP.
Buying gold manually requires fighting an unpredictable market. You end up watching daily prices constantly rise and fall, trying to calculate the exact perfect moment to buy, which usually just leads to decision paralysis. You bypass that stress entirely by automating the process. Setting up a systematic investment plan, or SIP, right on your mobile device removes the need to time the market. To build this automation engine, you only need 3 basic components: a registered payment app like PhonePay, an active linked bank account, and your verified UPI PIN. The system requires a remarkably low amount of capital to start. You can begin accumulating the highest purity 24-karat gold with a recurring monthly setup of exactly 100 rupees. This chart shows exactly how automation works to your advantage. By making periodic, uniform investments, you trigger rupee cost averaging. You buy more gold when the price dips and less when it spikes, smoothing out your average cost over time. It turns wealth accumulation from a stressful guessing game into a predictable mathematical equation. Looking at the primary dashboard of the payment app, you will notice your daily spending tools are structurally separated from your long-term assets. To transition into the accumulation zone, tap the wealth icon on the bottom strip. Once inside, scroll down to locate the specific classification labeled Investment Ideas. Here, tap the specific icon marked Gold to initiate the setup process. Embedding this high-value asset directly inside the interface you already use to pay for groceries or utility bills removes the traditional friction of commodity investing. It places secure wealth building right next to your daily transactions. Now we shift to execution. Select the button that says Start Accumulating Gold. You face a structural choice: execute a single, isolated purchase, or establish a continuous loop of accumulation. To automate the behavior, select the Invest Monthly SIP option. This opens a circulating path with 3 parameters to define. First, select your custodian. You must choose between 2 distinct third-party security providers, MMTC PAMP or SafeGold, who manage the underlying physical asset. Next, input the exact amount of money you want the system to extract each month. You can set this baseline as low as 100 rupees. Finally, select the specific calendar date for this recurring extraction to trigger. By locking in a fixed amount of currency and tying it to a strict monthly schedule, you create a rigid digital contract that builds wealth entirely independent of your daily financial habits. It is perfectly normal to feel anxious when converting your tangible fiat currency into a completely invisible digital token, but that digital token represents a physical reality. The moment your transaction clears, pure 24-karat gold is immediately allocated to your name and secured inside fully insured, bank-grade physical lockers. These physical vaults are maintained strictly by your chosen custodian, not by the payment app itself, ensuring your asset is isolated from the digital transaction platform. You get the frictionless speed of a modern digital interface, backed entirely by the heavy, impenetrable infrastructure of traditional physical storage. To finalize the activation phase, bridge your configuration to your bank by selecting Pay and Set Autopay. The system requires you to authenticate this recurring mandate. You do this by passing through the ultimate cryptographic gateway, entering your secure private UPI PIN. With that authorization complete, your automated accumulation engine is online. The system will now run independently. You retain total sovereign control over this asset. If you need liquidity, you can sell your accumulated gold at any time through the app, and the money credits directly back into your bank account. Or you can bypass cash entirely. You have the ability to command the delivery of your digital accumulation as tangible 24-karat gold coins or bars sent directly to your physical address. By combining the immutable value of physical gold with the frictionless automation of a UPI SIP, building long-term wealth stops being a manual chore. It becomes a quiet, autonomous background process.
Like and subscribe.